Joe Mayer was an entrepreneur that would travel. He was in Tip Top for a long time and would help the miners with all their supplies that they needed. And he noticed one day that the ore was running out, so he decided he was going to head to Prescott to find a new business. So on his way, he stopped to see his friend that owned the stagecoach stop in Big Bug Station. He ended up making a deal and bought the Big Bug Station and eventually moved his family, and they built a bigger stage stop, and then the town became the name of Mayer. There was a lot of gold mines, copper mines in the area, and they eventually built a smelter. There was also a lot of sheep ranches and cattle ranches. It was a real jumping town in the early 1900s. It was very, very busy. Then as the mines played out, they started eventually just leaving. And it's just a small community now. The business district is historic, and that is being restored by a new owner that's going to open some of the businesses there. The hotels, one of them is privately owned, and the other one that Joe Mayer built in the downtown part is now been converted to apartments. So it's just a quiet little, nice little town now.
Just an hour north of Phoenix lies a 60-acre property lush with cottonwoods that create a cool canopy along a winding creek. You'll often hear me say, just off an Arizona highway. Well, here in Mayer, the creekside lodging cabins really are. All you have to do is turn off State Route 69 and you've arrived.
You can't see it from the road. We have brightened it up with the true black and white Santa Fe colors, where it really pops now when you're coming by. It's actually making people turn around.
Owner John Papuga recently bought the lodge on Big Bug Creek and completely remodeled.
We have a total of 19 rooms, 7 of which are Santa Fe's and 7 of which are Cowboys. They're 410 square feet, all individual cabins. The Cowboy cabins have heart-shaped tubs in them.
John was about to pull out those red heart-shaped tubs until guests told him they were an important part of their memories.
We have 4 lodge rooms, which have adjoining doors in case you have family members. And then we have 1 private suite, which is a full apartment that has its own balcony, its own private area usually that's for special events, weddings, bridal parties, things of that nature. Our tagline in the heart of Arizona, because if you truly drew crosshairs on Arizona, it puts you pretty close to Mayer. We're close enough to where people can bring their families, enjoy a trip. There's horseback riding close by. There's a winery close by. Crown King is a great day trip from here. They come down and visit. Cleator, Arizona. There's really a lot to do. The Agua Fria River is close by. There's 2 casinos close by. It really makes Mayer a unique launching place to get to a lot of fun places.
And there's lots to do on the property for both guests and locals. From the steakhouse.
Thursday night is our prime rib night. It's probably our most popular night.
To their bar called The Cellar.
We're unique that you don't often get to find a lodge that has a basement.
There's even live music inside and creekside in the summer.
They have a lot of different bands, mainly country. They have some blues bands that come in from Phoenix that are really good, and a lot of local guys too. And a lot of times they have the guys that are inside just playing the acoustics and stuff that are real good.
We love the music here. We end up coming here at happy hour and leaving at 9 o'clock at night. I mean, it's just a real friendly atmosphere.
The owner's very personable. The food's very good. The bar's fun. And mainly, we met a lot of fun people here from all the local areas here.
Actually watched this whole place go from transforming into a place that everybody loves to come to. He's always having events here. The concerts are amazing, and just The atmosphere. The atmosphere is insane. You get addicted to it because everybody becomes like your family. We know everybody here. Everybody gets a hug.
We wanted to provide a place that had a unique environment that gives folks that want to come here and have an event different opportunities, different areas to have their special experience. It's amazing because it's right on Big Bug Creek. The cottonwoods are in full green now, but the fall along the creek with the colors is just spectacular. So it is very unique. You got to stop in and see it and enjoy a glass of wine, a beverage, and a great dinner.
Creekside Lodging Cabins, a little oasis you'll find right off an Arizona highway.